Now, the tribute to the music legend, the King of Country, Big Tom, Finn Mcginn, is live in the studio.
Tuning to the country on the stereo. Turn on the ignition, and as we go, Philomena sings the silver wing. And down by the river, Big Tom is the king. Play me the bunch of violets one more time. The blankets on the ground, again it's time. Country is a thing, makes my heart sing. And down by the river, Big Tom is the king. Worry is the order of the modern age. So many people with so much rage. Let's change the gear, 'cause here's one thing: throw away your fear, 'cause Big Tom is the king. Play me the bunch of violets one more time. The blankets on the ground, again it's time. Country is a thing, makes my heart sing. Throw away your fear, 'cause Big Tom is the king. Play me the bunch of violets one more time. The blankets on the ground, again it's time. Country is a thing, makes my heart sing. Throw away your fear, 'cause Big Tom is the king. Our troubles don't mean nothing, 'cause Big Tom is the king.
So there we go, such a lovely tribute there to the King of Country, Big Tom. And of course, the man who wrote the song and performed it is sitting with me now, Finn Mcginn. How are you, sir?
That's great to meet you today, Robin. Thanks for having me here.
Good to see you, and such a lovely tribute there to such a great artist who sadly passed away recently,
Yeah, it's
Big
very
Tom.
sad to hear. There would be a lot of people very sad about that today. I never knew the man. Wish I had, but he was a big part of my childhood. I grew up in Tyrone, and in my father's stereo growing up, Big Tom was always being played, so he just was a soundtrack of my early days.
And of course, we were watching the scenes of his funeral and stuff on TV during the week. It was such a man loved by everybody throughout the whole of Ireland, wasn't he?
Yeah, he would be a cultural icon. He would represent country music in Ireland. In fact, like my song, he was the king of country in Ireland. He, you know, I think with his passing, it's the end of an era.
Yeah.
Really, you know, there's a lot of people who belong to a scene, you know, and that scene is now over, like, so that's quite sad. But like, we do have the new country scene, which is great, you know, but it's great to pay tribute to Big Tom.
So growing up, you were listening to people like Big Tom. Were you listening to Philomena and people like that as well?
Oh, I remember seeing Philomena coming through. I grew up in the border town of Athnacloy, and she came through our town in a checkpoint, and we were all standing awestruck looking at her. We loved Philomena, you know, and I reference her in the song as well. And just all the country artists until I was 10, most of what I listened to was country and Irish music, before, of course, the Friday Rock Show in Greece and Top of the Pops.
Yeah.
You know, but I loved my country, and so did my parents.
And then, of course, I mean, you've played in other bands over the years. It's not just all about country. You were in Tiberius Minnows at one stage, weren't you?
Great friends, and they're recording an album, and I hope they have as much success as the four of us you seen the other night are starting to have, because the Minnows have so much potential in them still. And after I left the Minnows, I was in a rock band called Lazy, who became Payola. So I played a bit of rock music with them too. I loved my rock as well. But I'm happiest now playing country. I love country and it suits my voice.
Yeah.
You know, and Big Tom was an inspiration.
So you've had the first album was out, that was the Barn Dance album,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Barnyard's Barn Dance, and I recorded it with the late Mud Wallace, and it was a humorous, good time album, and we had fun recording it. And my next album is a more serious affair. There's going to be 13 tracks in it, and this song here that we just heard, it's one of the songs in it, and you know, it's the kind of the theme of the album. It's just more serious. I'm trying to be a serious country artist now, to be taken seriously. So, and I think this album's better. My producer, Chris Smith, who's the best producer in Ireland in my view, he loves it too. So watch the space.
And of course, it's not just about you. You have your band, the Mudguards, as well.
Yeah, the
don't you?
Mudguards, they're great friends of mine from Carryduff. Vincent Black, Sean Hagney, Conor McKenna, and Joe McCann. And we play a lot of gigs regularly. We'd have maybe 4 a month, and we're somewhere near you at the minute. And then there's quite a few session musicians play with me as well. Like Richard Nelson's playing pedal steel in the song, if you listen to the version on YouTube. And Stephen Quinn plays drums. He plays drums with us a bit live, and so does Peter Swan. So we have great fun going out and playing. We just want to be playing all around Ireland like Big Tom. That's our plan.
So if people want more information on you, how do they find that
Just
out?
check out finmcginn.com or go to my Facebook page. And if you want us to play with you in your bar or wherever, give us a direct message on Facebook.
Great stuff, Finn. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks
on
for
the show.
having me, Robin.
Thank you.
Cheers.